All right, now it's time to add the reds on this illustration of Supergirl I've been working on. So using the OLO alcohol markers, starting with some red 1.7, working in my darker shades first. So I'm looking at the different planes of her cape, of her skirt, of her boots, as well as the wrinkles. So the planes are the big flat areas. The wrinkles are those deeper little grooves where the light's not hitting as much. So I definitely want darker colors inside those little grooves, and also considering the plane. So I want to create a sense of depth, like here with the knees and the legs. Darker colors to have the legs recessed towards the background. Now coming in with some red 1.5, working up to a lighter shade, working from that over the dark into the white area, always leaving room for a lighter shade to come in for as we're moving towards the light. I know working dark to light is kind of counterintuitive to the way we've been taught from working light to dark, but this is just kind of the method I came up with years and years ago when I started working with alcohol markers, and there weren't many tutorials on how to do this. I just trial and errored my way into this, and I found that working dark to light allowed me to use the lighter shade over the darker shade to create that more blended look, that softer look. If I ever want a harder cut, I can always put dark over light. So that's kind of been my approach, and that's what I want to share with y'all now. So now we're working with the red 05 for a lighter shade. Again, you see me pulling from the previous color into the white to create that color gradation. You start to see how it moves from darker color to lighter color. And using some R04 or red 04 to continue to move to that lighter shade of red. All right, and then we're just going to finish off the S logo here. It's always fun to color the S logo on Superman, Supergirl, Superboy. It's so iconic. I love getting to draw that. And then coming in with this light, I'm leaving some of that light, that very light white out there on the outside for this lighter shade of red to come in to give that reflected light. So I'm always keeping that in mind. Where can I put that reflected light on the outside of the character's contour? Leaving the tiniest sliver of white for my lightest shade of white of red here, the R0.3, just to finish off that super light shade. And that's it for the reds. Next up, we're putting in the final details with some shadow colors coming up in the last chapter of this illustration of Supergirl. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. I'm Todd Knock. Keep on drawing. Keep having fun.